In today's news, Dana White apologizes for slapping his wife. Wife releases a statement on the slapping incident. MMA community reacts to Dana White's wife slap. Bisping and Smith react to Andrew Tate's arrest. Jake Paul says he's not interested in fighting Donald Cerrone. And DAMIR ISMAGULOV retires from MMA. The MMA community has reacted to Dana White and his wife Anne's New Year's Eve altercation. White and his wife of 26 years, Anne, were filmed arguing at a Cabo San Lucas, Mexico nightclub on New Year's Eve. After a brief verbal argument, things became physical, with both White and his wife throwing slaps. After TMZ got a hold of the video, they spoke to Dana White, who apologized for the incident. He also says he and Anne have talked and are good, but their biggest concern is with their kids, which he says they have already talked to. He said, "You've heard me say for years, there's never an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman, and now here I am on TMZ talking about it. This is one of those situations that's horrible. I'm embarrassed, but it's also one of those situations that right now, we're more concerned about our kids. We have 3 kids, and obviously, since the video popped up, we've shown the kids the video and we're more focused on our family right now. I'm literally making no excuses for this thing at all. It's never happened before. It's the first time it's ever happened. People are going to say what they're going to say, and it is what it is. Whatever people say is deserved. I deserve it." In a separate statement provided to TMZ, Anne White also said it was an isolated incident. She said, "Dana and I have been married for almost 30 years. To say this is out of character for him is an understatement. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Unfortunately, we were both drinking too much on New Year's Eve and things got out of control on both sides. We've talked this through as a family and apologized to each other. I just hope people will respect our privacy for the sake of our kids." Here's how the MMA community reacted to the shocking video. Jake Shields tweeted, "Fighters are the most loyal people in the world, and I don't see a single one defending Dana. That tells you all you need to know about him." Brendan Schaub tweeted, "Oh damn, I thought it was the new embedded for the Slap League." All jokes aside, handled it the right way. Corey Overtime Anderson wrote, "No way this is the first time he's hit her or her hitting him. They both reacted with zero hesitation, as if they've done it before." Luke Thomas said, "Very not great." Mike Heck wrote, "This is freaking awful. I'm very curious how Endeavor, the UFC, and ESPN will respond." Dan Hardy said, "It's hard to know what to tweet in moments like this. Hashtag stop the fight." And Eve Edwards commented, "Just scrolled through 2 days of my Twitter feed and not one power slap joke. Y'all know who not to fuck with." Kevin Lee tweeted, "This is why you shouldn't drink alcohol." During a recent episode of the BYM podcast, Michael Bisping and Anthony Smith reacted to the news of Andrew Tate's recent arrest and didn't have anything good to say about the social media star. Here's the clip.
So they've come and they've arrested him, but the whole big thing is, because it all started, didn't it? I mean, it's not the reason why, but this is always in the news. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about Andrew Tate. I will say this, Anthony, last time he was brought up, and because I don't know him. I don't know what he stands for. I haven't watched videos on him. I know very, very little. All I know about him is that I see these douchey videos where he's sucking on a cigar in front of a private jet or something and acting like a douchebag, right? I don't know what he stands for. I don't know. So anyway, I did fall down a little rabbit hole. I found myself agreeing with a few of the things he was saying on a couple of these videos. But regardless, I'm neither an Andrew Tate fan or a hater.
I don't know what he's guilty of and what he's not guilty of.
Being a dickhead.
I do know he's guilty of being 2022 BYM Dildo of the Year for sure. Ooh. And like listen, what I think, in my opinion, doesn't matter. But when it was like, when it came out that it was like some human trafficking or something like that, I was like, I could see it. Oh, like, yeah. It wasn't super shocking.
Jake Paul is not interested in boxing Donald Cerrone. Cowboy recently praised the YouTuber for his boxing skills and expressed interest in a boxing match with Jake.
The Jake Paul phenomenon is kind of crazy. It's got everybody calling him out, and kind of like the big Conor push, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like is happening with Jake Paul. Everyone's wanting to fight, and I don't see why they wouldn't, because that's a big money fight. But you can't take away, like everyone's saying, those are like rigged fights. I think he's hitting hard. You know what I mean? I really do think those are legitimate shots and strikes, and he's been practicing boxing, and for what it's showing, he's whipping their asses. So it's, I don't think that there's any like mishype. You know, I think he's got something going on there. Would I like to fight him? Fuck, of course. How could I say no to millions of dollars? So I would definitely go out there and do it, but I'm not sitting over here saying, Jake, you're a YouTuber, ain't worth the fuck, blah, blah, blah. My man, you're making money, make money, and if you want to throw some money my way, I'm with you.
In a recent interview with the Schmo, Paul said he's not interested in fighting Cowboy and would much rather face a younger name for his next outing. He said, is he, Cerrone, out of his UFC contract? Interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of beating these old dudes up like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get someone in there who is younger, but they're all scared. They're just trying to protect their record. Cerrone hasn't won a fight since 2019 and decided to retire from MMA competition in July of 2022, following a loss to Jim Miller at UFC 276. As for Paul, he is coming off a unanimous decision win over 47-year-old Anderson Silva. Would you guys like to see Donald Cerrone versus Jake Paul in a boxing match? Let us know in the comments below. UFC lightweight DAMIR ISMAGULOV has retired from MMA at the age of 31. In an Instagram post, Ismagulov cited health problems among the reasons for his decision to end his sports career. He wrote, "Unfortunately, due to circumstances and health problems, I am forced to end my sports career. Thanks to all those who were with me regardless of the outcome in the battles, who were sincerely sick and worried. It was an interesting journey, a moment to remember, gave everyone a hug." Ismagulov's announcement arrives less than 1 month after he suffered the first loss of his UFC career, a unanimous decision setback against Arman Tsarukyan at UFC Vegas 66. Prior to that, he won 5 straight fights in the octagon and had climbed into the top 15, sitting at number 12 in the promotion's rankings. Along with his UFC wins, his winning streak was 19 straight fights before his setback in December. And here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet today. Third place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named the MMA Holes. Second place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Trugwalg69. And our top pick was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named Robert Van Cleef. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.